All right, to this, a suggestion via a channel member. The name of the video is a former clerk says illegal immigrants paid $200 under the table for driver's licenses. Let's do it.
The state didn't want this out. Fraud inside Kentucky's transportation cabinet. Licenses issued without a driver's test.
It is an ongoing WDRB investigation.
It's happening over the country,
we
though.
hear from a whistleblower who says coworkers used her login to pull off this scheme.
Let's do it. Jeez.
The employees were being paid underneath the table.
They say sometimes
I immediately let my supervisor know about it.
truth hurts.
Did you ever think that this would cost you your job?
No,
And for Melissa Mormon,
I was angry for a long time.
this is one of those.
It hurts me that I'm talking about this and I actually liked where I was working at.
Times.
I came into the office that day, my computer was shut down. I was told to go to the front door. Detectives came in, they interviewed me. That was it.
Mormon says she was fired 3 months after she sent this letter to the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet.
Hold on. Someone will have birth certificates, social security cards, statements, and bills that are made to look legitimate. They will come into the office with a fast pass and go straight to the individual desk without being checked in. Guys, this is not like brand new type of information, I would say personally. We've been hearing about it. People have been saying this is not a thing. How dare these? That's not reality. Guys, listen. There was an entire like Mandarin language based scam moving through Queens, New York, specifically this year, but it was like $2,000. The same thing was happening in New Jersey. This is just something that's happening consistently. Also, people on the streets of New York, specifically Manhattan, what they were doing was they were selling these social security cards, birth certificates, et cetera, as packages for people that are coming from other, illegal immigrants that are coming from other countries. Guys, you get what I mean?
Blowing the whistle,
is not new.
Workers at the NIA Center licensing branch were selling driver's licenses under the table to people who never took the driver's test.
Undocumented workers.
How did it work? What was going on?
The undocumented workers would come into the office in groups. They would provide them either permits or driver's license illegally. So they were bypassed without even taking the test.
How much?
$200 a person.
Up to
That's
5
crazy
times a
low.
day, she says.
Was this an everyday thing?
Almost, yes.
I first reported on the driver's license fraud investigation in April after getting my hands on one of the state's revocation letters. We learned the transportation cabinet sent more than 1,500 of them in 5 months, telling drivers their license was issued in air and must be returned or they could be criminally charged. At the time, state officials confirmed at least 2 terminations, and ongoing state and federal investigations focused on the NIA Center in West Louisville and the E-Town license branch. But they denied all of our records requests, withholding 2,300 documents on the fraud. Mormon's story fills in the blanks.
I found out it may have been going on for a couple of years before it was found out.
We're told it wasn't as simple as people getting state-issued driver's license or permits without taking a test. She says 2 of her colleagues at the NIA Center approached her with a business venture, asking if she wanted to get in on the scheme.
I was asked to bring certain customers in, and they are brought in to me without signing in. And you would scan their documents as usual.
Documents made to look legitimate, like birth certificates and social security cards, according to the letter she wrote to the state. But a key to pulling off this scheme was making sure the required Homeland Security screening was never run.
I started getting these emails saying, are you doing this? Are you doing this? Are you doing this?
And that's where it unraveled. She says those workers were using her login, a password she says her bosses made her share, as all workers at the driver's license branch did not have their own. And Mormon was training to be a supervisor.
I'm not even at my desk.
I mean, I just figured personally that most likely the the administration end of this building was probably in on the take a little bit.
I'm doing various duties, or I'm not there for the day. So, things start kind of coming together. I'm like, what's going on?
Was it always undocumented workers?
Yes,
Every time?
every time.
It does not surprise me.
Adrian Trevetti helps people trying to obtain legal
Jeez.
status, an immigration attorney for 14 years.
For those immigrants that don't have a pathway to obtain legal status, having a driver's license could mean the difference between getting home from work safely, to their children, to their wives or husbands, and not for a relatively small price to be able to have that chance of avoiding deportation, even just for that day. They're willing to take it.
To Mormon, this license scheme exploited people.
I didn't want no parts of it.
Mormon says she wrote this letter with her boss on October 29th, and she spoke to detectives 3 months later. She was fired the same day.
Gut punch, yes. Very hard gut punch.
She was 2 years and 3 months onto the job, but she didn't technically work for the state. Mormon was a contractor for Quantum, a staffing agency that Kentucky hired to help fill positions in driver's license branches when they took licensing away from the county clerks.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Mr. Van Staten, this is Gilbert Coursey from WDRB News.
The Michigan-based company did not return our calls or emails.
It hung up.
Bro, they're not going to respond to you, bro. Like, I mean, listen, it makes them look bad that there's some type of like massive, like high level corruption that's happening with the employees that they're basically staffing, bro. They don't want to have any interest in this conversation, bro. Like, they don't want to do that, guys.
Shocking. Why would an employer punish and take retribution on an employee that reported this wrongdoing?
Because it looks
Mormon's
bad.
story, now the heart of a whistleblower lawsuit going after both the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet
She should be a hero.
and Quantum Solutions.
There's a failure to supervise these employees. There were obviously no checks and balances.
Kentucky State Police is on it. There are serious concerns, and we'll hold anybody accountable if they violated the law.
That's basically all Governor
see.
Andy Beshear would say as we pressed on this case in April. But
Yeah, guys, just make sure you hold the government for doing it accountable. Let's say the people that you're going to find during this investigation need to all be held accountable, including the people that paid for it, the ones who specifically allowed this to actually happen. And if you do not think that the highest level of that building was not completely aware of what's happening here, you're crazy, right? So make sure you go after the bosses too in this context.
But there was a part of our interview that didn't make our prior report.
Okay.
And it may be important now.
Is there an immigration component to this?
Not that I'm aware of.
WDRB is fighting in court for the paper trail to be made public, uncovering who knew what and when. Sometimes the truth does hurt.
I was hurt and depressed.
But Melissa Mormon believes
I really would like to get my job back.
it will set her.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. Listen, it would be great if you get your job back. Obviously, it looks like you have like a dog in the fight for the most part. You seem to be probably one of the only honorable ones in the bunch. The fact that you're a whistleblower, that says it all. But generally, whistleblowers are not rewarded, let's say, because again, you are exposing like internal stuff that makes a lot of people look bad, and these people are the ones paying your check. That's basically the reason, kind of why some of that is happening there, guys. But all right, listen, guys, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. If you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. How common do you think this is? I think that a good amount of the DMV is corrupt anyway, right? Period. But either way, I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day.